Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world beyond Baccarat. That world is now sports betting. That's right, if you didn't catch my last video to see the big transformation, you'll want to check that out to find out why Baccarat is a waste of time and why I'm doing sports betting now. Specifically, we are doing positive EV, expected value betting, using the Odds Jam platform. We're going to do a quick rundown of how this month has been going. And then we're going to get into doing placing some, hopefully some positive EV bets. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're going to do a quick recap here of how the month is looking. So far, profits are up $1,407. If we round it up to a unit size, we're looking at about 46 units won this month. Here's a look of the daily profits and losses on this chart. If we look over here, here's my October daily balance. And just another way of looking at it, it's been had one down day. The rest have all been up. Not that I haven't lost on certain days. Here you can see the individual days where I had negative losses for the day. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barely losses. And if we look over all of the positive and negative balance days, only one day so far this month, which was on day 4, that I was actually negative balance. The rest have all been in the positives. And that low was the $36. So the most I've been down this month has been $36.87. Overall, if we look at a win-loss record, we will see that I am 145 wins to 126 losses for a win percentage of 53.51%, which is pretty good. My average daily bets that I've been placing is at 11. You can see that there, hopefully. What else here? Something I haven't even talked about much in the group. I've been placing positive EV parlay bets using Prize Picks, which is the only fantasy type site I have access to in Michigan. But I have been keeping track of these records. I keep separate because I don't want it to be lumped in with my positive EV bets. Even though they're positive EV bets, they're parlay bets, so I'm kind of keeping them separate. So far, I placed 19 parlay bets, and I'm just doing $5 bets, except for right here, I accidentally placed a $20 bet, and of course lost that one. But I did come back with a $25 bet on MGM, and I did win that one, so it kind of evened that one out. But overall, I've won $118, lost $73, and I'm up $45.26 on 19 bets. So it's something I'm just playing around with, and so far that's positive also, but that's not included with my positive EV stats. One note I wanted to point out here, I wasn't going to do this till the end of the month, but I'm looking at, I'm going to try and do some live streaming. I've never done live streaming before. I played around with it once, and it was like, the quality wasn't that great, but I'm going to give it a try. So we can get some live stream bets out, so anyone that wants to trail the bets, they can. Normally, I am on Eastern time zone in Michigan. This is about the normal time I will update my charts and get my new bets out for the day. So I'm going to try and get some live streams out so you can follow along and see how I'm doing it. Of course, they may get interrupted because I'm also on call at this time and I may have to leave for work during a session of live streaming. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I just wanted to point out this one interesting thing. On the 9th, I had a day of 7 wins, 11 losses, but I made a profit of $15.20. That was a pretty cool day because it was like all of my 7 wins were like on underdogs, and so they really came down strong. And plus they had different variations of bets, because I'll show you down here. This is what I generally follow for betting. If the profit percentage is 1 to 3%, I'm betting $30. If it's 3 to 6%, I'm betting $40. And if it's 6 to 9%, it's $50, which was last night. I just tallied up my scores from last night. I had one $50 bet and it won, so that was cool. I also had two $40 bets and those both won. So overall, last night I went 6 and 5 for $101 of profit. So overall, that was pretty cool. I think that's what. Also, I was also gonna save this for the end. On the 8th, I hit a major bet. A positive EV play. I believe it paid. If my note is correct, it paid plus 1,050 odds, and that was just a $30 bet, and that was like over $300 win right there. So that helped out a lot there. Also hit some other high over I think another 300 plus one I managed to get. So it was been doing really good. As you see here was the flow, the reds, of course, is the minus days. I think I had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-day winning streak. That was pretty cool. Then a loss, win, and you see that's just basically how it goes. And so far I've exceeded last month's total, which was I went 194 for 156 for 350 bets at 55.43%. Oh wait, yeah, that was September. Where's my total? How much did I make last month? Should be right here. We exceeded last month's profits, which is good. And if we go, I think I mentioned that. Since my base bet is $30, if we calculate it by a base bet amount, I'm up 46 units right now. So, that said, let's see if we can find some positive EV bets for this morning. And for the early birds will get the worm, because like I say, this is about the. Did I ever finish that thought? It's normally around 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time is when I do my bets. So that's when I do a live stream. That's when it will be. We'll go try. I don't want to promise. I'll try to. If I'm here, I will try to do a live stream tomorrow. Because looking right now, I only have one bet online for set up for today, and that's not even for till Thursday for the Thursday night game. We got the Baltimore Ravens versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 105 Baltimore on the money line. And you see here is how yesterday's went. Where was that? Yeah, there we go. Had my $50 bet was on Denver Nuggets versus Portland Trail Blazers. Josh Hart under 12.5 player points, and we got the win there. Another thing I do when I start, before I get going to my game, I recheck every bet. I used to not do that. If you look through, you can see, because most of the time it'll update itself on the OddsJam bet tracker. But sometimes I noticed I had 2 tennis matches that were marked incorrectly in like 1 week. Or over the course of 2 weeks, I had 2 bets that were marked losses when they should have been wins. So ever since then, I've been checking each one of my bets. So it's a little tedious, but it's good to see. And also, I've noticed one time I bet an over when I should have bet an under, so that was my mistake. So makes me aware that make sure I'm placing the right bets also. So it's just something I like to do. But anyways, like I said, I got no bets on for today, so let's see if we can get some bets on today. So we're going to go to the positive EV screen. Make sure settings are right. They are. Alrighty, what do we got here? We got today 11:15, a tennis match. I do like my tennis matches. Let's take a peek at this one. This one's on Caesars. This is a money line bet. Let's see what else we got going here. Oh, let's jump on this one. 7.8% profit margin. Minnesota Wild versus Montreal Canadiens over 2 first period total scores plus 120 on BetMGM, and Pinnacle OddsJam filters got it at minus 103, so that would be a nice one I would want to get on. So I am going to log in. Now I've logged out of my BetMGM account, and we'll see if we can get this one. Okay. Let's see if I can pull. I am using 2 screens. Okay. I'm not used to having to switch screens, but I'm doing that so it shows up on who was this? Shoot. Let's see, this is where this may be an issue. Let's see. Was that Montreal? Where'd it go? Okay, Minnesota Wild. Minnesota Wild. Actually, I am going to throw this back over here because it's confusing me. I need to see what the bet actually is. First period total goals over 2. I'll show you if we do get it. Okay, too much time is passing by. This is not good. I might not get it. Periods. First period, total goals over 2 at 120. And oh, this is a full bet or $50 bet. See if we can get it off here. Okay. You did get that one. Okay, here we go. First period totals over 2, Minnesota Wild, Montreal Canadiens, the plus 120, put a $50 on that. And that's for 7:05 tonight. All right. So, got our first bet off. Pretty nice one. And we're going to enter it into the bet tracker. That was a $50 bet, BetMGM. And we'll save that. All right. Next, what do we got here? Another one at MGM. Florida Panthers versus Chicago Blackhawks. First period total games, or total goals, excuse me, over 2. Well, that's just like what we just did. Only 2 different teams. Over plus 103. Over 110. The average is minus 104. I think I'm going to look on Golden State Warriors game. All right, well, let's see. Points bet has been limiting me because they say, "Oh, Craig, you make me on us." So we're going to see if we can how much we can get off here. Especially on the prop bets, they don't like to give me much money at all. Well, we'll see here. This is Warriors, if I spell it right. I don't know who I got there. Let's put the Suns. That's easier. Okay. Here we go. And Golden State. Oh, okay. This is a money line bet, so we should be able to get this one off. Okay, Golden State Warriors plus 3 at minus 110. And it's a 1.89, so that's going to be a base bet of $30. And we'll place that, see if we get this. Okay, they gave it to me. We'll zip this over here. And you can see the bet was placed, $30. Point spread, Golden State Warriors plus 3 at minus 110. Back over here. Okay, and then we'll add that one to the bet tracker. for 30. Let's do a refresh. See what else we got going on here that I might like. Hey, New Jersey Devils versus Detroit Red Wings. Puck line. Awfully heavily favored to the Devils. And yeah, I think I'm going to look on here. 2%er. Odds have already changed. Not quick enough. So won't even bother looking at that one. About this one, same thing. Probably was the same one. I do like doing the first period, first half type bets because then I don't have to watch a whole game. Looking for something that catches my eye here. This catches my eye. Vegas Golden Knights versus San Jose Sharks. Total goals under 6.5 on Fox Bet. You do need to have, well, you don't have to, but it sure helps a lot if you have multiple sports. No, I am not seeing it. So looks like it is not offered to me. So unfortunately, we'll skip that one. In fact, I will just hide that one. Let's do another refresh. There we go. How about this one? No, that's already changed. Florida Panthers, Chicago Blackhawks. Did we bet on that one already? Check my bet sheet. What do we got today? We only got 2. Okay, Golden State and Minnesota. So no, we didn't. So that. Florida Panthers, Chicago Blackhawks. First period total goals. All right, let's check that out. Got a 8%. It's another big one. Where did my MGM go? It's got lost in the switching over. Not even up. Yeah. Blackhawks. I'd be surprised if this was still available. All right. Periods. First period. Total goals over 2. This is still available. Plus 125. This is going to be a max bet also, $50. Alrighty. And they took it. So, bring that over here. There's the Florida Panthers, Chicago Blackhawks over 2, and Minnesota Wild, Montreal Canadiens over 2, both first period totals. All right. So that's a total of 3 bets now. Let me add that to the bet tracker before I forget. This over here. It's a 8.64% profit margin on that one. Pretty nice. Before we do that, let's double check here. For the over, yeah, the Pinnacle Odds Jam, it's got it at minus 101, and we just picked it up for 125 positive. So not a bad there. And we're going to max that one. Alrighty, so refresh, and we can see there are the 3 bets I'm going to put up for right now. Got Golden State Warriors, Phoenix Suns, point spread. Warriors by 3, or plus 3 rather, at minus 110. Florida Panthers, Chicago Blackhawks, first period total goals over 2, plus 125 for 50. And Minnesota Wild versus Montreal Canadiens, first period total goals over 2. And that'll be the 3, and I'll look through and whip through some more bets to get them up there, but I don't want to make this video too long and give you a chance to actually get on these bets if you want to. So for now, going to wrap things up with that. And so you can take a look at everything I just put up. And we'll see about doing some live streaming this week. So stay tuned. Make sure you log in, subscribe if you want to wake up to get the early bets off. And we'll see if we can do some live streaming this week. So until next time, let the puck hit the net. I gotta come up with something new. So anyways, check you later, guys. Let's make some money.